What's up, guys? Big Guy Bets back at it again with another free picks video. First off, you all know I love to say thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to the videos. Thank you for commenting. And most of all, thank you for pushing this Big Guy Bets movement all the way to the moon. 1 million subs, 1 million likes, 1 million group of guys fucking the books day in, day out, guys. That is what we are here to do. It's F the books forever, as you all know. And if you have not been here before, guys, that is the motto. That is what we're going to do each and every day. And if you guys are just now joining for the first time, welcome, okay? We win a lot here. We have a lot of fun. But if you haven't already, though, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys. Join in, hit the bell. Anytime that you guys want to see my content, you will be notified that I am there for you every single day. College baseball, MLB, never NBA. I hate the NBA forever. And NFL and college basketball and college football, guys. That is what we do here. We focus on the main guys, and then we kind of dabble in a few other things when there's not sports on, or not as many sports on, because we are degens. That is why we're here. But we do make money every single day, guys, and that is why you're here. You're trying to learn, you're trying to get free picks, and you're trying to get free analysis. That is why I'm here. Without further ado, let's get into the video, okay? First off, guys, free pick winner. Now we are 17-8. Again, if you're first now getting here, I'm sorry you missed those 17. You also missed the 8. But hey, we are now 9 games ahead of our last loss, okay, guys? So I could probably lose the next week and a little bit more every single day. And you know what? We'd still be even if you've been starting from the beginning. So, guys, we are on a heater. We're going to keep on heating this pot up. We're going to keep on stirring it, guys. And we're going to keep on giving you free pick winners, okay? That is why I'm here. Winnable.com/BGS bets is where you're going to go ahead and see all my free picks. If you're not watching the whole entire length of this video, I hate you. No, just kidding. But always listen to all the analysis I have, guys, because I do know a lot of people that go through, write down a lot of my picks, go ahead and cash themselves out every single week. And that's okay. So if you guys are interested in VIP, that is the next little thing in here, guys. On my store, that is me hitting a protein goal at first, okay? Just letting you guys know, always eat your protein, lift your weights, okay? Also, we do have a couple passes out still for college baseball, but I do have this amazing pass, the college baseball season pass, okay? It has increased because we did have all the other ones sell out, but if you guys want to go ahead and go to baseball season pass, you're going to get every single college baseball play, which is my favorite, and now we are up 107 units on the year. That is a lot of money, guys, and we will also be giving you every single MLB pick for the rest of the season to the very last out, all in this pass here, guys. If you go to this pass here and you use promo code BASEBALL, you're going to get 90% off here, guys. I think this comes out to about $200, $240 for the entire year. That is a steal, guys. $240 for the entire year for my college baseball and my MLB picks. Steal, guys. Steal, steal, steal. I only have 5 of these that I'm going to be giving out, okay, guys? So promo code BASEBALL on this pass here, you're going to get my MLB and my college baseball for the rest of the year, okay? Promo code BASEBALL, 90% off. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into how my picks were today. We kind of showed you the first one, Alabama money line. That one cashed and moves to 7-8. Alabama scared me a little bit. They did give up the lead in the 8th inning, but you know, never worry. This team hits very well and they get the job done. Not much more to say there. As far as the VIP today, guys, it was the weirdest day I've probably had in a while because I'm not very pissed. Yesterday in my video, if you guys were there, I crashed out. I definitely wanted to shove anything in any crevice I had because I just wanted to die. Even though we had a profitable day, I really just hated the fact that Arkansas could not tuck my college basketball clients in. It was extremely frustrating. And also, I think part of it had to do with a lot of my bracket pools. I had Arkansas in the Elite Eight. Nobody else did. And then I did. And I would have been the king of the castle. But no, now I'm not the king of the castle. I'm just the shit in the stick. So that kind of sucks. But that's okay, guys. Again, with the card today, we were 3-3 in VIP. Obviously, you hear 3-3, you think you don't make money. Well, that is why I'm here to tell you. We actually did profit 1.5 units today, guys. This is because we did a 2-unit play in the Georgia-Tennessee money line parlay, okay? This is so key to those of you that maybe don't know as much about bankroll, and I've been teaching a lot of guys about bankroll that have been here. this is why you choose your favorite picks and you really hammer them, and then you choose the picks maybe that you're not as confident on and you go a little bit less, okay? And that's there's a reason why you do that. So we had a 2-unit play here, so we won 2 units here. I think this was about 2.3 to win 2. And then Wake Forest money line, no. And Georgia Tech money line, that was a half unit, guys. So yes, the record is 3-3, and that may not sound too great, but this was a half unit play. So again, if you're a $10 better, you bet $20 here and you bet $5 on this play, and you still made more money here because we really hammered that play and won that one. But if you're a $200 better, you put your $400 here and then your $100 there. This is why we do it, guys, because when you do bankroll management, you still come out, even a 3-3 day, because we did 2 units here, 1 unit here, we were still able to profit 1.5 units, guys. Bankroll management is the reason why the books are going to be cashing you out every single day. That is why a lot of my clients, we never have really bad days, and we keep on stacking good days. Some days we'll sweep the entire board and absolutely take from them, but even those bad days aren't as bad, but those good days feel just as good. You got to sit on your couch. I said this yesterday, naked or not naked, guys, you got to sit on your couch, watch baseball, and make money. Does that sound like an amazing life? Yes, it does. That's what I love to do. Sit naked and watch sports, okay? I don't know what happens after that, but that's what happens. So again, that is why you do bankroll management, guys. You win money that way, 1.5 units that way, and as always, we did end up cashing that Alabama money line for 2.5 units total profit on the day, 4-3 record. If you're walking away with 2.5 units on a day from a VIP, system, I promise you guys, you're always going to be happy, okay? Any day in the green or any day maintaining, you're going to be happy, okay? Because all the best in the world, including myself, you love to hit 58% of your plays. We are still a little bit hovering between 80 and 85% this year. I really hope to continue to do that, but it is very hard, guys. But we're going to continue to find the best edges for you and continue to cash. So without further ado, guys, and I'm not going to lie, this game here, before I get into anything else, that one stung a little bit because I knew, and most people should know if you've gambled for a while, the books do know something. I saw this over under 18.5, and I said, there is no way. I know that DBU mashes the ball, and I know they can't pitch. But at the end of the day, you're giving me 18.5 runs in a college baseball game and hoping that maybe it can go under. I'm going to test it out. I hadn't seen a line like that seriously in 4 years. I hadn't seen an over-under like that. The last time I saw that was Oklahoma State when they had Rock Riggio, and that team, I swear, scored 12 runs a game, and I saw it like 19.5, and it still went over. But this specific spot, I probably should have saw that line and actually gone over because it did. So just a stupid play by me. But again, if you see that, I just like to bet under on that spot. And yeah, whatever. Again, 2.5 units on the day. Super happy. Besides that, guys, let's get into the video, the free pick. And I do need to go through this a little bit quick, kind of like most of you are with your women. No offense, but we're going to get through this quick because we have a huge Saturday. I got to get in the lab, guys. This is the lab. This is, by the way, what do we think of this new setup? I do have a brand new monitor. I've had this for a little bit, but I did get a new chair, pretty expensive chair, but now I am directly looking up at you guys the entire time. I feel like it's a good vibe, and I feel like it's going to be good once I start live streaming these games and some of these reactions, but I feel good. I hope it looks pretty good. I mean, it's like I lose 6 or 7 inches, and that's definitely not good because I need every inch I can get. No, pause, no Diddy, but without further ado, guys, let's get into the free pick. We're not going to go over the entire board. That's kind of what yesterday's video is for. The free pick video, or the free pick, is going to be in this game, guys. Arizona versus Baylor. And for those of you that watched the game or kind of tuned into this one, this was a late night, and it's going to be an even later night tomorrow. Baylor went up against their old pitcher, who's now the Friday night guy for Arizona today, and they actually slapped him around a little bit. They gave him a run for his money. They honestly beat him up more than I would have thought. I thought in a situation where a guy is facing his old team, I really do intend to side with the guy. Most of the time, the guy in the batter's box. So like today, Cam Kozel for Arkansas, he went back to Vanderbilt for his first time, and he absolutely dominated. 2 home runs and a double. And I think he had 4 or 5 RBIs today. So generally, the guys that are hitting in the box, they're going to go ahead and fucking mash against the old team. Whereas maybe a pitcher, because I mean, if you're the pitching coach on the Baylor staff, you're going to know a hell of a lot more about that pitcher and his tendencies and what he likes. And that's kind of the tough thing there for that pitcher. So assuming that's kind of what went on, where maybe they knew an entire, like they studied all week and were able to take advantage of how he was going to pitch it to them, how he's going to pitch against them. So that's kind of why I believe Baylor won this game. Baylor is a solid squad, but they shouldn't be beating Arizona on the road by any stretch of the imagination. So I think tomorrow we're going to be getting a very good, let's see. Yeah, he only pitched 1.1 innings, 4 walks. Yeah. Not too great. I wish Hintz didn't throw as many innings because he is one of my favorite middle relievers for Arizona, but they do have a pretty deep bullpen. I'm not too worried. I do love this Arizona Wildcats team. For those of you that have stuck around from the beginning, I do have them at 100-1 to win the World Series. Do I think they win? No, but great hedge spot. But anyways, anytime that I've seen Arizona lose in a series, I think that they always come back and bounce right back, which you see they haven't had a back-to-back loss since the start of the year when they absolutely got shit on at this tournament in Arlington and at the Rangers field. But since then, guys, they've played really good baseball and they have not lost back-to-back games. I don't see that trend starting here, especially at home against Baylor. I don't think Baylor's been the best team or the best role model team or just even a team that I'm very impressed with, quite frankly. I know that Baylor got absolutely smashed last week on Saturday against Kansas State on the road. So, yeah, they lost by 10 here. I could see Arizona winning by 6, 7, 8 runs tomorrow. Hopefully they 10 run them, but I never like that when I take the run line. I'm going to go ahead and guess. So, Arizona did play their Saturday or their Friday night guy, so they're obviously going to go ahead with their Saturday guy. He's not the best in the world by any stretch of the imagination, guys. I'm not going to go over here and tell you he's like the greatest thing I've ever seen, but what I do know is he is a lot better pitcher at home than he is on the road. Every time he's gone on the road, he's allowed 6, 7 runs. At home, he hasn't allowed more than 3. So I do like my odds there. I do like a bounce back spot here. I do like that Baylor's not going to win 2 in a row on the road against Arizona. I think that we could get a good, because Baylor won today, maybe we get a close money line. Let's hope that the line comes at about minus 130, minus 140. We're going to go ahead and take the money line. Also, I'm assuming after this video is released, they're going to bump the run line from 1.5 to 2.5. I would take this run line all the way up to 2.5, guys. There is no way this line comes out at about 3.5. If it's 3.5, we're going to be a little shaky there. I will put out a video to you guys kind of telling you what I think about, or not a video, but if you guys always check the comments, if anything's ever different than what I'm telling you currently, I always put a comment under the video that says, hey, we're either changing it or we're adding something to it to make sure it's a close to even money line play, because I don't like to give you guys juice plays. So, try to get the best line. This is why I get the video out to you guys, the night before, very, very early. So you could go ahead, again, when you guys wake up, don't go do the nasty with anybody. Don't go get your cup of coffee. Go ahead and look up Big Guy Bets and watch my damn video so that you guys can get the best lines. Damn. Sorry. But we're going to go ahead, take the minus 1.5 all the way up to 2.5 is what we'll take Arizona. I think they can easily win by 3, if not more. Hopefully we can get the best line with 1.5, because obviously why would you want to pay for anything else if you can get minus 1.5? Arizona, lock it in. Money line, minus 1.5, minus 2.5. We're going to go ahead and take Arizona, guys, no matter what line you get. If you get to 3.5, shoot me over what book you have and tell them to go shove it up their ass. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. Go like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Best of luck. F the books forever, and we'll see you. Peace.